Imagine this. It's 1950. A smiling salesman on black and white television holds up a shiny metal briefcase. The Gilbert Atomic Energy Lab, he says proudly as a little boy peers inside. There, between the toy manual and glass dials, sit 4 tiny jars labeled U-238. Real uranium ore, that was no joke. American kids were literally handed radioactive material in the name of science. Parents loved it. It taught nuclear curiosity. What nobody told them was that the radiation emitted from those samples could quietly poison a room. But this wasn't the only one. Throughout the 20th century, toy companies competed to thrill kids with realism. The closer to danger, the better. Safety laws were light testing, almost none, and as profits soared, tragedies followed. By the late 50s, children's toy aisles were a minefield of hidden hazards. One of the deadliest, lawn darts, or jarts, 2-foot metal spikes meant to be tossed across backyards. They were marketed as family fun. But between 1970 and 1988, at least 3 children were killed, hundreds injured, and the product was finally banned after parents begged the Consumer Product Safety Commission to step in. Then came the Thingmaker Creepy Crawlers in 1964, a chemistry set that let kids pour liquid plastic into metal molds and cook them at over 400 degrees and 200 degrees C. The smell of melting PVC filled suburban kitchens across America. The box even said adult supervision recommended, not required. And yet millions loved it. It wasn't just a toy, it was freedom. But freedom sometimes burned. Literally. Fast forward to the 1970s. Plastic toys were everywhere, cheap, bright, mass-produced. But behind the pastel colors was a quiet menace. Take clackers, for example. 2 acrylic balls tied to a string. The goal was simple: swing them up and down until they clacked together. But with enough force, they shattered into shrapnel, sending razor-sharp fragments into eyes and faces. Then came Austin Magic Pistol, a harmless cap gun from the 1940s that fired ping-pong balls using a calcium carbide chemical reaction, producing actual explosive gas. It could launch projectiles at nearly 100 mph. Parents thought it was magic. Fire departments thought it was a bomb. Even decades later, danger didn't fade, it evolved. In the mid-1990s, Cabbage Patch Snacktime kids returned. This doll could eat plastic snacks you fed it, but its motorized mouth didn't stop for fingers or hair. Hundreds of children had their hair pulled out and some needed medical care. Mattel quietly recalled the dolls after Christmas '96. Around the same time, Sky Dancers, those twirling fairy dolls with spinning propellers, became a viral hit. Kids loved them, parents hated them. Over 100 injuries were reported, mostly to the face and eyes. The wings could slice skin. Each of these toys shared one thing: they were sold with a smile. The commercials were cheerful, the jingles innocent. But somewhere between fun and fatal, something went very wrong. By the 2000s, safety laws caught up, but the cycle wasn't over. Enter Aqua Dots, a colorful craft toy released in 2007. It looked harmless, beads that stuck together with water. But inside was a chemical coating that, when swallowed, metabolized into GHB, a powerful sedative known as the date rape drug. Children who accidentally ingested them fell unconscious. The toy was recalled worldwide. Then came CSI Fingerprint Examination Kit, part of the wave of toys inspired by TV crime dramas. The fingerprint dust inside contained chrysotile asbestos, a known carcinogen. It was supposed to teach kids forensic science. Instead, it could give them cancer. Looking back, these toys reveal something dark about us. How far we'll go to entertain, to excite, to sell. Childhood wasn't always safe, and nostalgia sometimes hides danger under its warm glow. If you remember any of these, you grew up in a world without warnings, and where playtime could scar, burn, or even kill. So the next time you see an old toy at a thrift store, look closer. Ask yourself, how did this ever make it to the shelves? If you enjoyed this story, hit like, subscribe to TV Lost Broadcast, and share it with someone who remembers when toys were built tougher and deadlier. Because sometimes the most innocent memories are the most dangerous.